Alfalfa quality has nothing to do with the amount or the compaction of the flake of the bale. Be careful when selecting for the best flaking. Now, it does help the horse owner definitely more conveniently throw out the flake when the flake stays together inside the bale. So let me show you two examples of why this happens. The first way that this happens is if the bale is too dry. So if the bale is bale dry, you will just get a pile of alfalfa. That does not affect the quality. Now, if the leaves all fall out and all you're feeding is stems, of course that would affect the quality because the horse is not getting any of the leaves, which is where all the nutrition comes from. How that happens is when the alfalfa plant is cut and it lays in the field, it needs to dry out for a certain amount of days. Depending on where you're at in the world, this hay comes from California. It could be a couple of days, and then that hay can be baled into a bale. Now, let me show you another example of if you bale it too wet. The other way you can do this is having a lot more moisture in the bale will give you those nice, beautiful flakes. Here's the problem. The bale you just looked at was too dry because all the leaves fell out and they let that hay dry in the field for too long and there was no humidity or moisture in the air to help that bale compact together. The problem is if you go too far the other way, these flakes flake off very, very well. However, if you get too much moisture in the bale will actually mold. This is where you see barns catching on fire or a baler catching on fire. If that happens and you get too much moisture in the bale, it does not have enough way to dry out. Those flakes will flake off beautifully, but your bale could mold. So you have to find that perfect happy medium between too much moisture and not enough moisture.